Well, first of all, I mean, we got to tip our hats to UCLA, Coach Savage, their staff. I mean, what a dogfight that was. That was a college baseball game for the ages. 13 innings, you had some bases loaded situations and some tense moments during the whole game, and it was a great game to watch. It wasn't fun to be in the dugout. Heart rate was up a little bit, but a lot of respect for UCLA, their program, and so my hat's off to them. That game is kind of what we've designed our whole season over, is that we pride ourselves in being mentally tough, and that's a game that we had to be mentally tough in. We failed in a lot of areas. We didn't let it bother us, but we grinded out a victory. I'm so proud of our guys. They showed up with a purpose today, and so hopefully we can survive in advance, so to speak. But great college baseball game. Sorry to keep you guys there for 5 hours, but it's okay. It feels okay if you're on the winning end. But what a grind! What an absolute grind! It was a great baseball game.
Just trust what my coach is calling. Try to fill up the strike zone, and honestly, just throw strikes and let him hit it. Yeah. Yeah, it did. I didn't come in the best situation, but I knew if I got out of that inning, then we'd most likely come away with the victory. Definitely, yeah. A little tired now. I know how a starter feels.
What a gutty performance. We weren't going to take him out. That's the right move to put him in there. If we don't win this game, season's over. His college career's over, and we got to the point where we felt, this is where we're going to hand it off to CJ, and we're going to leave him in there no matter what. The only thing we were worried about was fatigue. Honestly, he hadn't extended out that long, and so we were a little worried about that. So if kind of felt like he was dropping off in velocity or stuff, we were gonna probably make a move with Trejo, either to do a matchup or whatever. But we were gonna ride him to the end. So proud of him. Grinded out a victory. It was pretty special. Hand the ball to a fifth-year senior that's been through a lot, and so you can see he's pitching with a little bit of chip on his shoulder. Well, what it means is that we get to play again tomorrow, and I think, our goal for this program is always try to get through a regional. And, of course, true to form, we're doing in the hardest possible way. We got to win a doubleheader tomorrow and win another game on Monday. But just have to concentrate on our preparation and get some rest today and focus on the 1 o'clock game and figure out if we do advance what we're going to do after that. But, we got to find a way to put all our chips in there and continue to fight, man.
What was the atmosphere in the dugout? All you need is maybe one big hit, you get a run across. You guys didn't get that hit, but you get hit by pitch. What was kind of the emotion in those extra innings?
I think the dugout was waiting for like Coach was saying earlier, like a double with the bases juiced. We didn't get that, but I feel like the dugout was pretty even keeled. No one got too high up or too far down, so. We pulled out the W, and that's all that matters. So. Yeah, I don't know. They're attacking us with a lot of fastballs. I don't know if we just kind of got too big at times, but we did square up a lot of baseballs. The ball doesn't really travel too well here, but we did have a lot of barrels, but at the same time, I felt at times we were a little too big swinging. So
we had 11 well hits, and I think 8 of them ended up being outs. We had 11 squared up, driving baseballs, good plan at the plate with nothing to show for it. And I think that's one of the reasons that we didn't get too high or too down in the dugout, is that we felt like we had a great approach offensively. If our pitching staff could keep us in the game, one of those was going to fall. And, of course, the game-winning run comes on a hit by pitch. It's crazy. But we did square up a lot of baseballs today, more so than we did yesterday. And I think we only had 6 hits. And if some of those punched the gap, we would have had a lot more runs. But real proud of our guys. Their approach was great today.
Do you have to change your approach when the ballpark's such different than it was last weekend? You guys put out?
No, I think that when I talk about approach, is more plan. Making sure we're not trying to cover every pitch. We're not trying to cover everything. Just kind of sit on a speed and put a good swing on that. And I really felt for the most part throughout our lineup, each one of our guys had at least one or two of those types of at-bats where they were on a fastball or they got a hanging slider and drove it, lined out several times, and that's just part of baseball. So I don't think, as far as trying to shorten your swing, I think we have very short strokes. So the approach more is dictated by plan.